Hello and bienvenue to Life's Questions and Lessons. I am your host, Charity Youngblood, and I am so grateful that you are here with me today. This podcast is unedited because life is unedited. Now let's get started with today's question. Am I afraid of the truth? Am I afraid of the truth? So I was recently in a conversation with one of my mentees, and she was going through a particular situation with her boyfriend. And we were talking about some of the questions that she can explore for herself. And one of the things that she said was, I don't know, I'm kind of afraid of the truth. And I asked her, well, why would you be afraid of the truth? And she said, well, I don't really know what to do with the truth. So I thought that was very interesting, first of all. And the second thing that I thought was, I need to bring this question to the podcast because I know this is something that other people are going to be struggling with. And the conversation that I had with her and kind of the concept behind this is the truth is just what the truth is, okay? Another way to think about this is the difference between the facts and the truth. The truth is subjective, right? The facts are what the facts are. So in her situation, I was kind of helping her articulate what the facts actually were, like what actually happened. How you feel about what happened is your truth. Right? What you want to do with what happened is your truth. But if you are afraid of those feelings, we need to figure out why. And so I really challenge you and encourage you to explore this question in whatever way works best for you. If there's an area of your life or something, some scenario that just happened recently where you found yourself saying, you know what, I'm really afraid of the truth. I really encourage you to ask yourself why. Another question could be, what am I actually afraid of? Because a lot of times when we say, well, I'm afraid of the truth, you're afraid of what could happen. So that's not really being afraid of the truth. That's being afraid of uncertainty, right? That's having a lack of control and being uncomfortable with that lack of control. So I really challenge you to really think about this for yourself. And it could get heavy, especially if it's a relationship type of situation where you've dedicated a lot of time, you've dedicated a lot of effort to that relationship, whether it's, a romantic relationship or not, but it's something that happened or something that occurred where you find yourself really not knowing what to do or feeling like you're not really sure if you want to end it or continue, on and repair it. What I will say to that is you always know what to do. And that's exactly what I told my mentee. You always know what to do. What happens is you're not listening to yourself, right? You're not trusting those insights. And what we want to do is make sure that we're asking the right questions. So things like, should I end this relationship? That's not going to be helpful. How do I feel about this relationship, right? How has this relationship enhanced my life? What does this person mean to me? Where do I see our future? Or another way to think of it is what would our future or what could our future look like together? Those questions are going to be a lot more helpful than, well, should I in the relationship? And the last thing I will say to that particular scenario, if that's particularly what you're dealing with relationship-wise, is make sure that you are in the right mindset to ask yourself these questions. Because if you're frustrated or if you're angry or the scenario that just happened was like an argument, you are not in the right place. I'm telling you right now, I am not in the right place after, a disagreement with someone to ask myself those questions. So get yourself in the right space. Go outside, do something fun, and then allow yourself to ask these questions. So That's what I had on my heart for today. As always, thank you so much for listening. I really do appreciate you taking this time to, first of all, work on yourself and also show me support in the work that I'm doing. So thank you for listening. Please rate and review this podcast wherever you are listening to my words. And if this episode was helpful for you, please share it. We are here on this planet to help each other. So if it was helpful, please share it. And until next time, take care.